last time you visited Arvalee was under very different circumstances. You must be delighted to be back today to officially reopen this new temporary accommodation.
It was when we arrived here on the Saturday morning of the fire. There was utter devastation surrounding. The physical building was destroyed, but the devastation also of the local community, the staff and the pupils was visible to be seen. So I'm delighted to be back here, which is a very fine temporary building, but it is temporary. We need to move on from this part of the Arvalee story and move on to their new permanent accommodation on the Lissanelli site, and that's the next stage of the journey. When we talk about shared education, we often think of the two main communities as they're referred to in this society. But shared education has to be about everyone being involved and all the pupils of a community being involved. And I think that's the important message for Lissanelli. Where Arvalee, the special school, is going to be on that site along with the rest of the community, playing an integral part in education.
What is your message to pupils, staff and families associated with Arvalee?
Well, firstly, I want to thank them. I want to thank them for their patience and their courage over this last number of months. I think the principal here, the senior management team, have done excellent work and they've stuck through this a very, very difficult time in the school's history, and they've stuck with it. And if it wasn't for their dedication, we wouldn't be where we are today. I also want to thank the Western Board, my own department staff and everyone involved in bringing us to this part, or this chapter of the Arvalee story. We now have to move on. We have to continue to move on with this journey. But I think there's been excellent work done thus far. If we continue with this frame of mind, then I'm confident we'll be able to move to Lissanelli in proper time.
I'm sure you're delighted to have your pupils together again. What does this mean for them?
It means to get back to Omagh was a big thing for our pupils, because we have a very wide catchment area and they're spending a lot of time on transport and cars and buses and whatnot. So it's good to get back to Omagh, back to our community, and it means so much to be able to set up in a semi-permanent build, because we know we'll be here for a couple of years now, so we need to get things up and going, and it means a lot to the pupils to get back here and get the resources in place for them to continue their learning.
How difficult was it to maintain education for the pupils in the aftermath of the fire?
It had its challenges. I think we'll leave it like that and say it's had its challenges. You know, the big thing was given the building. Arvalee School is only a building that was burnt down. Arvalee School is actually the people. So it was a matter of getting the right facility, which was safe, which the children could get to, for the staff to get on with their work in delivering education. So that was the biggest challenge. The other challenges around that were education and just getting the resources back in place, because we lost basically everything. There were, you know, teachers' notes, preparation, everything had gone. And so St Eugene's being so open to give us that space, and in Castledurg, and also Knockavoe and Strabane. So they were the challenges. After that, it was about communication with people and about letting people know what's happening and keeping the whole thing moving forward.
Regarding the move to Lissanelli, is this something you're looking forward to?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. We've a bit of work to do before we get there, so we have. But it's great to hear the positive tones from the Minister, and which should be coming out of DE to move forward. It's something we're looking forward to. A purpose-built building. We haven't got that back here. We are in, well, you know, very good temporary accommodation, but we did lose 800 square metres of space in our school. The children need that space. That was a lot of breakout rooms, therapy areas. So we need that back again, so that that will come and benefit the children of Arvalee and Omagh again.
Have you any messages to those who worked together in the last few months to ensure that the staff and pupils of Arvalee were brought together again as soon as possible?
I can just say thank you, really. Thank you for your work. Thank you to the board. The Western Board were terrific. As I said during the speech there earlier on, it's important to have local challenges dealt with by local people, and they were hands-on. They came and worked with me. So I can't thank them enough. To the department, to John O'Dowd, the Minister, to everybody, thank you. But let's move forward now.